in here. Sweet tea. What's good with y'all tonight? We hit 80K. Did that fast. It's a beautiful thing. Just got back, man. Went to the beach today. Well, we went last night. Got a room just for the night, just to get away. Posted up. Hey, thank you, Donovan. What up, Mandy Hops? Salute. Y'all check out Mandy Hops. So yeah, we went to the beach last night. Just drove down there, got a room, ate dinner, went to sleep, woke up, hit the outlets, bought some more hats, came back, back to the crib. Ben Roman, salute, CF in the house, stay rolled, okay. Iron Nut said, well, you keep it real, but you should be like after prison show and how you built your company, where you are in life now. I'm gonna get to that. I just have too much other stuff to talk about at the moment. Salute to everybody checking in, man. Checking these comments. Jay Mahanis, what up? What up, though? Yeah, 30K in 3 weeks, man. It's moving. It's moving fast. I need to figure out how to turn. I'll give me a second. I gotta figure out how to turn the chat speed down. All right, maybe next time. Live chat. So what's good, man? Y'all all here. That means everybody's still alive. I'm blessed. Can't complain. Talked to one of my homeboys today I hadn't talked to in a long time. I hadn't seen him since prison, man. And he hit me up. I think he hit me up my email. And I'd actually done a video on him. He's the dude that knocked the Crip dude out. And we chopped it up for a while. He's going to put me in touch with my homeboy Q from New York. So I'm hoping to talk to him. It's good catching up with dude, man. He's doing good. Not everybody's going to do good out here. Hey, salute, Cody. Thank you for $15, man. So yeah, I didn't do a video today because we was down at the beach. And it was cold. We didn't even go down there, you know what I mean? I just went to be able to lay up in the hotel with the door open and just listen to the ocean and just kind of clear my head, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's good to get away from what you got going on. Philly in the house, hey, salute 215. Somebody said a 60-day in, real or fake. Some of it's real, some of it's fake. The fake part of it is they ain't gonna show you what's really. They show you the inmate side of it. They don't show you the stuff that happens with the COs or dudes not getting fed or the COs beating somebody's ass. They don't show you none of that. They don't show that guard bringing them drugs. They just show you fights because people love the drama, man. That's why I guess that's got a lot to do with why my channel grows because people love drama. They love the blood, guts, and glory of all of it. Most people don't want to hear nothing. Ashley Groves, hey, salute, man. Thank you. Missy, hey, salute. Thank you. Most people don't want to hear like positive stuff. A lot of people do, but if you just push positive all day, people fall back. They want to hear the struggle. They want to hear the pain. Man, these don't move fast. Swap, hey, salute, man. Thank you. Live from Milwaukee, Tennessee. Everybody's in here. Nah, I don't have any Grizzy stories. I didn't know Grizzy like that. I knew of Grizzy. Like, he wasn't my homeboy. He was just one of the dudes that I seen on the yard. Hey, Ty Hush. Hey, thank you. Salute. He was just one of the dudes I seen on the yard. Like, dude Josh from Lockdown 23 and 1. I don't know him, but I remember seeing him on the yard. Like, part of me being able to tell these stories is I got a really good memory. I got a dope memory. Like, I can remember shit that I tell other people, and they be like, damn, I forgot all about that. The only reason I remember Josh is because of the tattoos he's got on him. And I remember seeing him walk the yard like he was on a separate yard from me. There was a fence in between. And I remember seeing the dude from Lockdown over there. And Grizzy was on my side of the yard, but was in a different building. So he wasn't my homeboy, nothing. Hey, Dustin McAllister, salute. Thank you. Yeah, me and Death have been in touch, man. We've talked. It could happen, you know. And like I told him, either way, I'm cool, man. You know, I'm not stressed. But he's definitely doing his things. He's a goat. Tyler Childs, hey, thank you, salute. He's a goat, man. So I don't take nothing from him, but I've been on my grind, man. I've been on my hustle, and not take nothing. Like I said, nothing from nobody. Hey, Edward Kenny, salute. It's I've done this, man. I've kept it pushing. You know, when people was like, man, he making them videos again, wasting his time making these videos. I kept making, I kept pushing. You know, because I needed to get this shit off my chest. I need to share. I get emails of people talking about, you've helped me with understanding my husband or my kid, or I better understand somebody I'm dating, or you help me in the way I think, and you stop me from doing something, and that's good. Hey Brad, hey, salute, thanks, man. Like at the end of the day, anybody that says they're not doing this for money, you may not be doing it for money, but I can tell you this much: let YouTube give you a check, and then next month start playing with your money and say they're not gonna give you no more checks, and then we'll see how many people keep doing YouTube. Ian Andre, hey, thanks, bro. Salute. Rasta God, hey, Jen, salute. When I started this, I started it more or less for myself, man, and that's the honest truth. I had a lot up here, a lot inside of me I needed to release, and I found a venue through y'all. I found a venue, I could talk to y'all, and in the midst of doing that, it became something. It went into a following, you know. And then, of course, like anything else, they started paying me. That's not why I initially started out. I didn't start out like, hey, Gary Rogers, salute. Anthony Daly, hey, thank y'all, salute. It's not how it's not what I started out for. For me, it was therapy. Gore, hey, big salute. But it's turned into something so much more. I help people. I give back. And to me, that's the win-win, man. It makes me feel like everything that happened wasn't in vain. It's the gift and the curse. DP Man 39, salute. And I hope people do listen. Like I had to tell people yesterday in the video, I love Philadelphia. I do. 215 all day. But can't nobody say that's really a place that you want to raise your kids if you got to. You know what I mean? If you ain't got to raise your kids out there, as well as I do, you're going to get up out of there, because the chances of one of your kids getting killed or locked up, or something happening. Hey, Tyreek Somerville, hey, thank you, salute. It's a good chance. Philippe Pineda, salute. I spent more time locked up in Philly than I did anything else. And that's because we was busy out there. You know what I mean? We wasn't just out in Philly just living. We was always into something. No matter what it was, whether we was selling wet, selling weed, selling pills, selling powder, robbing people. Earl Walker, salute. We was out there young and dumb, man, you know what I mean? And with that, you're going to stay locked up. And Philly will lock your ass up. Like, they will lock you up and you won't go to court for the longest time. You will sit down on State Road and get old. What up, Queens in the house? Salute, Christopher. Hey, salute to Cali. Respect from Niagara. Hey, salute. Yeah, Philly, 11 had 23 months for a gun. I remember when we had Project Sunrise. It was a thing back in the 90s going on in Philly where they were just rounding everybody up, trying to catch you up for anything. Man, there was so many dudes. I remember I was on a bus one time, and it was damn near the whole bus was going to court for gun charges. I think I was one of like the 4 people on the bus that didn't have a gun charge. Talking a whole bus, 2 guys in each seat, handcuffed to each other. The entire bus had gun charges. Yeah, Operation Safe Streets, snatch your ass up for no reason. None at all. Just roll up on you, get against the wall, search everybody. Carlos Smith, OJ was popping. Hey, salute, Pinky. What's up? You had a terrible day? Well, it's better now. It's all right. You made it through the day. Tomorrow's a new day. Salute. Charlotte, NC. I used to live out there. Salute to Charlotte. Yeah, no gun, no case. You can beat a case out in Philly, man. Sage T, salute. Keep up the grind. Keep up the grind, bro. Salute from Northern California. We rocking with you. Next time you come out west, come up top to the bay. I'll be out there in a few months, man. We head out west every year. I don't know if it be this. It ain't gonna be this month. Probably be a month or two from now. But I'm definitely. I gotta come out that way. We gotta get hit New Mexico. Got family out Los Cruces, Los Lunas. So we're gonna hit them, and then from there I'll skirt from, New Mexico. Check out Cali for a while. Always got to give Cali love, man. I love Cali. Y'all just got everything in Cali is expensive. Y'all better ask somebody. Everybody thinks they gonna move to Cali. You better get your money right. Stan A. Salute. Yeah, Jacob Aquino, man. It's a sad story, and I wasn't, ragging on dude the other day. The bong man 420 in the house. Okay, salute. I wasn't ragging on dude that made parole. You know what I mean? That's his business. If he's rehabilitated, it's just that everybody on the parole board lied to get this dude out of prison. This dude killed somebody, shot a cop during a robbery, and they're like rallying together to get this dude out. And then you got a bunch of good dudes that actually come in front of him that should be out. I just found out my dude Spike, up from Greensville, got paroled after 40 years. Spike should have been out 20 years ago, man. Good people, but not everybody's gonna make it home. Phil Bell, yeah, I'm sober, but I still smoke cigarettes. Tyreek Somerville, just want to know the truth, man. Respect. Hey, salute and respect to you too, Tyreek. Yeah, I still smoke cigarettes. Like, Cage Mills, hey, salute, support from Lac La Biche, Alberta. Okay. Felipe Pinedo said, had you gotten out on parole before you actually did, would you have reformed then? Well, good. It's a good thing I did that time. I'll be honest. And I mean that. Like, I wasn't ready to get out. In 10 years, it probably took me 7, 8 years. I was probably 8 years in when I got to a point to where, like, I was actually a better person. Feel a suit. What you think about dude getting killed on prison grounds when the gate should have been closed? Hey, salute. That's Philly for you. That's Philly for you. That's just how it is, man. When dudes out there tell you like they gonna get at you, they really gonna get at you. And in Philly, if you're from the city, it ain't nowhere to hide. You live in North Philly and somebody wants you, and they really want you, they gonna get at your ass. Same anywhere in Philly. Them boys ain't playing, man. You don't just say that out Philly. You don't go out Philly and tell somebody, I'll smoke your ass, and think it's gonna be cool, because they're gonna light your ass up when they see you. Because it happens every day. Monica said, you help me understand my bro, and also understand if you're not ready or willing to change. Stop hurting the ones who love you. It's a fact, Monica. And I appreciate you watching. I'm glad I can help. That's why I be coughing, man. Them damn Newports. If you smoke, that's one thing, but I smoke Newports, so you will cough. Especially, I record early in the morning. So to any of y'all smokers, y'all know, like, when I say smokers, I mean cigarette smokers. You know, wake up in the morning, you be coughing your lungs up, especially off the Newports. Well, I record first thing in the morning. Vince White, hey, thanks, salute, man. So yeah, I cough, man. Yeah, sometimes I be like coughing until I'm ready to turn the video on. I be like, all right, I'm done. And I got my morning cough out the way. You know what I mean? And then I cough here and there. But I'm coming through Philly, man. I gotta go to Jersey on the 1st, and I'm gonna be out Jersey from like the 1st to the 5th. So I'm gonna swing through Philly, out southwest, see some of my people. I think I want to go out Kensington. It's Mean. Hey, big shout out to It's Mean, man. Y'all check out It's Mean, man. That's my dude. I've been rocking with Mean for a long time. Mean should be way further than where he's at, man. But people can't, people can't handle the truth sometimes. Hey, shout out to Keith Suji, McCartney Malera, State Run Prison versus Private Prison. What's good and what's bad? We'll get into that. So yeah, I'm headed up to Jersey, man. I got to go up to like Tom's River, if y'all know where that's at, Kearney, that way, and then from there I'm gonna, swing out Philly and see some people. Tyler, salute, low key, my favorite new channel. See your 1 million followers. Hey, we moving, man. So the first I head to Jersey. I'm gonna drop the family off there, let them do their thing, because I'm not taking them out Kensington. I'm not taking my people out southwest. I got some people to catch up with. I want to show people. If anybody in here from Philly that knows about Philly, Y'all can tell them, man. Like Kensington's like the Walking Dead. Like y'all might not believe it, but I'm talking about dudes shooting dope right in front of the cops. Cops catching dude with needles and heroin on them and just smushing it out on the ground. Cops catching dudes with bundles of dope on them and just cutting them loose, man, because they don't. All they really care about is them guns, man. Or you got a big brick, then they'll do something. But other than that, man, they ain't concerned with that. Kensington's like an open drug market. People from all over the East Coast go out Philly, go to Kensington to get high to cop dope, end up homeless on the streets in Kensington, and never leave. And if they do leave, they usually leave in handcuffs or they leave in a body bag. You got bandos out there, abandoned buildings everywhere you look. And you can go up in there and it's just people sleep, shit on the floor. Scoop, salute. Will you do a video on how crime and incarceration affected your family and friends? Moms and brothers, get back to me on the email. I will, man. I haven't checked my emails in a minute. I've been hit. Like, I mean, I got thousands of emails. Them shits came in faster than the subs did, and it's overwhelming at times. But somebody had asked, they said, what's the benefits and difference between a state prison and a private run prison? With the state prison, they're limited to what they can do because they're constantly being watched. So these private prisons, it's privately funded, somebody owns it, that's where it's jumping. Like Lawrenceville is like, it's just like Florida. Hey, Jimmy Brinks, that's my dude. If that's a James Molino, that's you, Brinks. So Lawrenceville's got everything, you know what I mean? Jonathan Law, salute. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on people that was in the services locked up. But yeah, the private ones, man, those are the ones where everything's at. Because you got guards there that just do not give a shit. James Molino, my man. Yeah, Brinks is my dude, man. Brinks is my dude. Brinks introduced me to the game. Like, actually introduced me to the game. One of the last times I was out Philly, I was out with Jimmy Brinks. I think it was his boy name. I can't remember his damn boy's name. Mizzo, something like that. Now I ain't been out. Stan said you come to Miami, Florida. At all. I ain't been out to Florida in a while, like years. But I got to get down there. I got some other things going on with the YouTube and going back into places, talking. That's gonna, take me down that way. So where you going in Toms River? I got family in South Toms River. We're getting a room over by the like down by where the water's at. Yeah, Jimmy Brinks used to put it on, man. Hey, salute, man. Yeah, I think Seaside. I'm not sure. My wife's daughter's down there, so we're going down there to check in with them. When is that? When are you gonna show us? Robloco said, when are you gonna show us your tattoos? We're gonna get into them, man. I just still got a lot of content, a lot of stuff I need to talk about before we get into all that. Like, I got books full of prison pictures, and like I can literally like flip the pictures and you can watch my son grow up through the pictures to who he is now, you know what I mean? Levon Gray, a salute, man. Coco White said, write a book, please. My book's not done. You know what I mean? My book's, that's why I haven't. I've thought about it, but I mean, right now I gotta be, even with the YouTube, I gotta be careful what I say, because I can only give y'all bits and pieces of like my life and things that took, place, because a lot of that shit could get me in trouble, could get me indicted. I know the feds are watching. I know the police watch. I know all that. I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? I would never do anything that would get me jammed up. So I gotta at times be careful with what I say. You know what I mean? Yeah, I thought I stopped smoking too, but the stress got the best of me. I'm back to it. It is what it is. It could always be worse. Yeah, a lot of dudes say I still sound like a Philly boy, but I've been out VA so long, that it's a mixture now. It's a mixture of all these different states I've lived in. That's where that's where my accent comes from. I love when people say you talk black. Like I talk black. Go out Philly and talk to anybody. You talk to a 60-year-old old head out there and tell that 60-year-old man that's lived out Philly his whole life he talks black. Thomas Moore, hey, thank you, salute. That's just how I talk. 1090 Jake forehead tattoo. Hey, salute. It's just, if I talk black, tell me how I talk black. How do I talk? How can I talk black? When people say that, I want them to expose yourself. Like, go ahead and tell me how you talk black. I didn't grow up putting oil in a tractor or milking cow titties or baling up hay. That wasn't my life. Hey, bong man, salute. So, I mean, if I grew up like that, then maybe that's where I would talk. That's how I would talk. If I grew up around people saying yeehaw all day or doing this or doing that, then that would be my accent. But I grew up in the city. I grew up around city dudes, so that's how I talk. I've had black dudes hit me up like, bro, you remind me of my brother. You talk just like my brother. You know what I mean? This is just how I talk. Mikey Aquino, hey, shout out, man. Nah, Mikey's not. His brother's name is Andrew. Jacob Aquino's brother is Andrew Aquino. He's actually locked up with my other brother, Philly, right now, Brian of Buckingham. Yeah, I try not to say the N word because it's just not a good look. Even though I could step on any block, anywhere I've ever been, Fred Wilson, salute. And dudes know I'm a street dude. There's nothing racist about me. There's nothing racist coming out my mouth if I was to drop the N word. But just with the way the world is going and how people are, it's not a good look, man. It's not. So I try my best to like correct my thinking. What up, homie? What up, VA2? Up, 2 down. Like it's not. Even though I know dudes in the streets will accept it, everything ain't for everybody. D-Mall 416. Salute. And I know this for fact. Dudes wasn't talking like that in prison. You didn't see a whole lot of white dudes, I don't care who they hung out with, walking around dropping the N-bomb, my N this, my N that. I've seen old black dudes walk up and say it again, I'll slap the shit out you. Man, but I don't care where you from. Say it again, I'm going to slap the shit out you. Heard it a million times. Dana Walden, hey, salute. Miss Renee, hey, salute. So I just try to be, a better me. Mikey Aquino Norteños. There's a lot of time with Spanish dudes, man. I'm going to tell you now. When I say Spanish, I don't mean Mexican, Guatemalan. I just mean, Spanish people in general, man. And them are some of the most solid dudes I've met, man. Mike Minnie, salute. Jeremy Radley. Hey, salute, Jeremy. Thank you. London, UK, checking in. Like, you got to be yourself. I am the same dude all day. RJSF 2293. Salute, LLJ. I'm a huge fan of your videos. Thanks for sharing your experience in penitentiary and educating those who've never been incarcerated, including myself. Much respect to you too, man. Rock a party. Salute. You're a great dude. Enjoying genuine shine through. Salute. Hey, I'm just me. Like when I had Domi come out here, Domi was like, bro, you're the same person in person that you are on camera. I'm like, this is just me all day, man. Me and Domi got kicking it. I really like Domi. Domi's a solid dude, real dude. He struggles with people coming at him sideways on his YouTube thing and the trolls, but I told him, you'll get past that. Favorite hockey team, the Flyers. It's the best food you ate in Penn. Be honest, the food we made. I'm an Aquarius. Stan said, glad you did a live stream, dog. Drop the cash app so I can break some bread sometimes. You can send something to Jacob. It's in the description of most of my videos. The man who refused to die. Hey, salute. And I do stand up. My favorite baseball team, that's easy, Boston. But I like the Dodgers as well, but Broad Street Bullies in the house. Yeah, what y'all know about the Broad Street Bully? I quit smoking weed a while back. People always say I look high. But what y'all don't know is right on the other side of this camera, there's a bright ass light shining in my face. Dana Walden, hey, salute. Thanks for watching. Rosalina Merez, salute. Mike Minnie, hey, salute, man. And the only reason I really fell back from smoking weed for real is because until it's legalized, like I really want to go back into like detention centers and talk to kids. Something I passionately want to do. I want to try to help the children, and I can't do that coming in there. He said, you know, Yankees all day. I know that's right. X-Rated, A, salute. I can't go back in there saying one thing but doing another. I can't be a hypocrite. If I'm gonna go in there and tell these juveniles and these kids, hey, don't smoke weed, it's gonna lead you to something else, I gotta be on the same shit, man. Robert C, Big J, you're a good man, sir. Keep up your good work. Keep on keeping others out of shit. Hats off to you from Austin, Texas. Hey, salute. Thank you, Robert. Plus, with the weed just gets you off your deem. It gets you off your grind. Now, I don't really do anything that's got to do with the THC right now. I'm not saying I won't, but at the moment, I got too much going on. You know, I really do. The YouTube is taking off to where I try to respond to at least 300 comments to every video I put up. I try to do this, I try to do that. It's a lot, man. It's a lot to do. On top of, y'all see me in my truck, full-time construction company, watching my guys, making sure materials are there, money's being paid, everybody's doing their job. James Johnson, hey, salute. Commissary left on your bunk. Quick thought, I'd have ate that shit. That shit might have flown back in the 80s or something. You leave something on my bunk, then you ain't supposed to be in my room. I'm going to eat it. I'm telling you I'm going to eat it. And I'm going to ask for more. Yo, who left this candy bar here? Y'all got more? Bring that shit over here. Leave it in here. Respect from the Bay. Salute. Yeah, and if y'all ain't subscribed, if you want to subscribe, you know. If you want to hit the thumbs up, hit it. You want to hit the thumbs down, you can hit that too. I respect everybody's opinion. Just be real about what you do. Wesley Home Improvement, salute. Yeah, the candy bar on the pillow. That's something, it's kind of like, it's a scare tactic, you know what I mean? Like, it's a scare tactic is what it is. They tell dudes, don't take nothing from nobody. This is what can happen. And I'm sure it has happened. But that ain't happening today. You go in somebody's cell today and leave a candy bar on the pillow, they're going to eat that shit. Old Filthy Ramirez, salute. Shout out to the Bay. I wish a motherfucker would it. You like Spanish food? Yeah, my wife's Spanish. So of course I like Spanish food. I like all food. To getting out of being locked up, it ain't much food I don't like. Just checking some of y'all's comments. What kind of job did I worked maintenance in prison. I've always been good with my hands, man. My whole life, like, I've been good with my hands. I can fix things. So I got on the maintenance crew, and my job was to go around and fix anything in the prison that was broken. Dude might flush a shank down the toilet and it get lodged up inside the pipe. Now you got 200 toilets overflowing because it's a sharp metal object blocking the main pipe. Doors might not close, you know? All that. I trained one Tweezy. Hey, said Jay, thanks for living it and reliving it. Arlington, we are entertained. One train, one Tweezy. Salute, man. Have you seen mass murders in prison? Yeah. Yeah, I was up there with a dude at Greensville that I can't remember what his name was, but this dude actually was living in the mountains and was crazy in the head and had become convinced that like the mountain belonged to him and was killing hikers in the mountain. He killed this one couple and the little boy survived. And the little boy was the one that actually was discovered by some more hikers that had his throat cut, Christian Rene Salute, and was able to tell them who did this. This man killed a bunch of people up in these mountains before they caught him. And he was just an old white dude. You would have never thought anything like that. You would have thought he was in there for construction fraud or something. Come to find out, you know, stone cold murderer. VA 2 up, 2 down. I went to school with Gary. Which Gary? Gary Swift or the Gary that's dead? Phil Bell said, yeah, he was killing people. Yeah, he'd been killing people for years. Killed a whole bunch of campers, hikers. And when somebody told me who this dude was, it was like, dude's a serial killer. I was like, what? Fuck nah. It was like, man, dude's a serial killer. So I started chopping up some people, checking into it. A couple people told me, it was like, yeah, dude's a legit serial killer. Like, killed men, women. He cut a little boy's throat, and the little boy lived and was able to tell the cops and the people, you know, this is what the man looks like. They started searching the woods and found the man. Hey, that's crazy. Arnold Strickland said, I seen dudes falling out everywhere smoking K2. You know, I smoked K2 one time, and I did not know it was K2. I never seen that stuff sold in the stores because I was locked up. The spice and all that, that shit hit while I was in the system. So when it came in, I had just come out the hole, and my homeboy showed me, Wesley Home Improvement, when you gonna drop a P.O. box, salute for us. I'm working on that, man. I went over the other day to do it, but I didn't have my recent bill with me. So I get out the hole, my homeboy's like, what's up? You trying to smoke? And I'm like, yeah. I didn't know what it was, man. I'm looking at it and I'm like, it looked like some fire weed. You know what I mean? It looked like some fire weed. So I'm like, fuck it. I smoked. He didn't even smoke. He was like, go ahead, dome that joint. You just got out the hole. I domed it and I'm standing back on the fence. And I'm all like, man, what the fuck? I feel like I want to talk. People's talking to me, but my voice can't even come out. You know what I mean? I can't even speak. I ended up waiting till the gate pop, went inside the building and hid in my bunk. Like, yo, what the fuck did I just smoke? Me and him almost got to fight behind that shit. I said, man, don't ever give me no shit like that again. Rich, oh, what did PCP do when you smoked it back in the day? How did it make you feel or act? That's a good question because I smoked. I wasn't no Sherm head, but I smoked Sherm before. You know what I mean? Plenty of times out Philly. And that's a common thing, man. Dudes smoking dippers and you know what I mean? Well, it's like Pac said, it's like a Sherm how a motherfucker learn to fly. Feel like you walking on pillows. Don't feel like nothing's real. Like, man, I had some shit. Yeah, Phil Bell said he got stuck off PCP. Me too. I was off 68th one time. We was coming from Finnegan Park, walking to the crib, and my pants was falling off my ass. And I remember my pants fell down around my ankles, and I reached down to pick my pants up, and I was just leaned over in the middle of the street, stuck. Like I couldn't even move. I leaned down to get my pants. I grabbed my pants, and I'm just sitting there, and I got cars blocked, people, you know, honking the horn at me, blah blah blah. My homeboys had to come get me. Let me pull my shit up and be like, come on, man, you fucked up, man. You fucking the streets up. Look at you. So yeah, don't smoke Sherm, man. Definitely don't smoke no K2, man. Yeah, don't never take nothing to make sure pants change location. That's a fact, man. Star Sky, hey, big salute, Jay. You really helping others with your realness, the truth of being down. I'm Italian. Happy you got a Spanish wife to keep you in line. Be that. God bless you and your family. Detroit, East Side all day. Stay up. Hey, salute. One thing about them Spanish women, if anybody ain't never dealt with a Spanish woman, she ain't dealing with that bullshit. She ain't. You think you gonna get out here and run them streets and do something stupid behind her back? No, you not. No, you not. She will bust your shit. She will pack up, take the kids, and leave. Your ass will be doing stupid shit sitting by yourself. A lot of credit goes to my wife, man. I give her a lot of credit. Like she is 100%, you know, been one of my strongest assets. She's kept me, you know, in check, man. She's kept me from, you know, from ever. In times that I wanted to be my old self, I catch myself slipping and I'm like, man, I'll bust his shit. She's the one that comes to me and is like, look, you got a family. You can't be out here busting people's shit, out here riding around looking for people. Man, you're not young no more. You must forgot you went to prison. Hey, Chad Gross, salute. I remember I met her about a little less than a year, man, about 7, 8 months before I came home. And I wasn't into entertaining no relationships while being locked up. Robbie Rob, hey, salute, man. I was not into entertaining no type of relationships. I wasn't. I wasn't gonna deal with somebody out here, doing this and doing that, and then coming up there and trying to kiss me, and was laid up with dude earlier. So I wouldn't really do. I'm not doing no relationship. But once I got to a certain, number of days, I'm under a year now. Hey, I might be able to talk to a female. So I started kicking it with her. And I remember the last time I seen her in prison, she came up there to see me, and I told her, I said, look, these guards up here don't like me because I be snapping. They don't like me. I have issues with some of them. I'll tell them what it is. Like, I'm not one of these dudes. They can just run around like everybody and else. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna give it to them if they want it. So we're sitting in the visiting room and we're just talking. Subscriber here, watch the videos, you rock, man. Hey, salute. We're just sitting there talking, me and her talking over the table, sitting in the visiting room, and the guards come up, tell her and me, don't touch anything. You get up, go back to the back of the prison, and you need to leave. So I started getting hyped with him. I said, what the fuck you mean she needs to leave for what? The guard was like, don't say nothing, don't move nothing, we're gonna search you when you get in the back, get up. I said, for what? They was like, she's bringing drugs into you. This girl ain't never even done drugs in her life. Hit a blunt once in her life. Got her wisdom teeth pulled and dumped the Percocets in the toilet. She ain't bringing no drugs up there. They just didn't like me. I got up, gave her a kiss. I still had 2 or 3 months left till I got out. And I said, look, don't come back up here. Don't come back up here, man. Hold on, he said we lost Joe Rogan today. Damn, I didn't know that. That's crazy. I've been on the road all day. Damn, Joe Rogan, man. R.I.P. But yeah, I told her, I said, don't come back to my prison, man. And that's how I told her. I said, my prison. Don't come back up here. This is my reality. They can disrespect me. They can treat me like shit. They can do all that, but they're not going to do that to you. You better than that. You don't need to come up here and, be dealing with all that. Oh, Joe Rogan's good. Good, man. That's crazy. I'm glad y'all said that. I'm like, damn. Everybody tells me I need to go on Joe Rogan's podcast. I got people reaching out to him too, so I'm glad he ain't dead. But I actually met her because my brother was locked up at the time, and so we're both of us are currently locked up. My girl was a dancer, his wife was a dancer. They had been chilling the night before. Hey, Domi in the house, y'all check out King Domi. Thanks, Domi. So my brother's girl goes by my mama's house to give her some money to put on the phone. And the girl that's now my wife just happened to ride with her. She seen a picture of me on the fridge. I called talking that day, called my mom, just out the blue, out of nowhere. I called my mom and said, hey mom, what's up? Talking to my mom, just bullshitting. And she just happened to be there. She was like, can I talk to him? She got on the phone. We talked. And from there, we just started talking more, man. And more. And she came and seen me for the first time. Then it got to where I was actually using the phone, which I was against. I wasn't one of them dudes that wanted to be stressed over the phone, but we started talking more on the phone. We come home. I kept true to what I said I was going to do. Everybody had her convinced, like, hey, man, dudes will come out and use you. That's what dudes do. They use these girls for money. We're fighting them over that all the time on the phone. I get out and I did exactly what I said I was going to do. Curtis Rage, a salute, man. Yeah, my eyes doing a lot better. That shit was messed up. We've been together ever since. I came home July 10th, 2014. We got married in November. We got a 3-year-old son. I got my 18-year-old son. I got a family, and we live a good life, man. I didn't ever think I could live this life. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't. I don't think I wanted to live this life. I didn't. I enjoyed the drama that came with the streets. I enjoyed the being what I thought was popular, and I was addicted to selling drugs. If you ain't never been a drug dealer, that statement won't make sense. But I was addicted to selling drugs. I wasn't addicted so much to the money. I was addicted to the hustle. I was addicted to the grind. I was addicted to being in the streets, being the man. Joseph Lopez, salute. My pops did 12 years here in Arizona. He got out and a year later, passed away from a heart attack. When I watch a video, it's different because you remind me of him every time I watch. Keep it up, dog. Hey, thank you, man. Rest in peace to your pops, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Prison will change you. It's gonna change you for the worse and the bad. For the better. You gotta learn how to put those two things together and balance them. The sloth that got away. Hey, salute. DSNY Ken. Hey, salute. Thank you. Yeah, I like some of Nickelback stuff, some of the older stuff. I started listening to more stuff like that when I was locked up, man. I was always just into that gangster rap for the most part. But with being locked up, you're gonna get a lot of different cellies. I had cellies that love the blues. I had cellies that listen to rock. You know what I mean? I had cellies that I listened to a lot of like old school R&B, a lot of gangster rap in general. I pretty much listen to most of anything except I don't really do gospel, and I know a couple country songs, but I don't do country like that either because I mean it's not something I'm real relatable to. I did. I used to write music. Like before I got locked up, I was a street dude, man. I was just a dude. I thought that I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna be a rapper. I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna be that. Man, hell no. I got out here and got my dumb ass locked up and came out at, in my mid 30s. So on lockdown. Hey, salute. My car's good. My car's good. It's actually parked in my homeboy's house. I ain't been driving it. Yeah, I do sneakers too. Y'all just be seeing what I got on my head. How many hats I got? I lost. I checked the other day and I had 111. But I've also bought. I think I bought 15 in the past week. Nah, they ain't have no. They didn't have no soda machines in prison. They had them in the visiting rooms, but no soda machine of population. So now I'm pushing somewhere maybe around I don't know maybe 130 hats, something like that. I've got them shits everywhere from in my truck to at the shop to hanging on the walls to in my closets. Like I've got them everywhere, man. I love the hats and sneakers too. I love the sneakers. Like I do all types of sneakers, man. From the Air Maxes to the Jordans to you name it. How did you deal with no sex? It's like anything else. The same way you deal with not eating a cheeseburger. You just have to deal with it. I mean, that's what it is. Like I told everybody. People make comments. Oh, there's no way you go that long without sex. I know what. That's exactly what I did. That's what I had to do. It's part of the bid. You know what I mean? I'm not gay, so that's not an option. You just you manage. You get you some freak pictures. I'll pull on this motherfucker till it comes off. It's mine. But ain't nobody else gonna touch it. You know what I mean? I talk to Twin every day. I talk to Twin today. Talked to him yesterday. I talked to my brother. My brother can't get no more time because he's already maxed out. He's already been in so much trouble since he's been locked up that he's already doing his maximum sentence. Salute, Tyler. But he's good, man. Going on year number 22. Angel Ramos, salute. Somebody just asked a good question, man. He said, Chris Evans said, would you do it different if you could go back? Or did prison change you for the better and you wouldn't change it? I would, if I could go back and unhurt the people that I hurt in my life, um, I would do that. If I could go back and unsell crack to people I sold it to, I would do that. If I could go back and guide people and, have kept them from getting killed or getting locked up, I would do that. But if I changed anything in my history, I wouldn't have my two sons today. I wouldn't be where I'm at. I wouldn't be who I am. For me, prison was kind of, It was mandatory. I had to go to prison. I had to do that time so that I could find out who I was. I was so fucked up in the head since being a child, just a little boy, that by the time I hit my teens, I was always whacked all the fucked way out in my head. Going to prison gave me time to look around myself and realize it's either going to be I get out there and I act right, or this is what it is the rest of my life. When you get into, you know, a cell with somebody that is never going home and they hear you got 10 years and they call you a short timer, that's real talk. Like, to hear somebody say, you got 10 years, you're a short timer. Like, man, you getting ready to get out. I got 10 years, dude, talking about I'm getting ready to get out. But that's coming from a man that's never getting out. That's coming from a man that when he leaves, he'll leave on a stretcher in a black bag with a sheet over it and be turned over to the state, either to his family if he's got it. Hey, big salute, DOC TV 813. Make sure y'all check him out. I don't want to be one of them dudes that dies in prison or becomes an old white man. Because I'm an old white man now, I'm automatically a child molester. Oh, in case y'all didn't know, everybody thinks that old white people in prison are automatically child molesters. If you're an old man walking around with a cane, Rudy Aguilar, hey, salute. You got to be a chomo. That's how it goes. That's what people think. This dude might have been a savage back in his day. He might have been killing people back in the day. He might have been the biggest nut out of his neighborhood, shooting up everything back in the day. But now he's done got old, so everybody thinks, oh, he's an old white man. He must have been touching children. Not knowing that just like Ernie or Buddy Lee or any of them guys, they'll murder your ass. Haji Bond, a salute. Veterans were treated like everybody else. And how were vets treated in the facilities you were in? They were treated like everybody else. And I ran across a lot of them. A whole lot of them. A lot of dudes that came back from, you know, Afghanistan, Iraq, different places, had PTSD, couldn't get no help, had injuries, got hooked on pain pills, started doing heroin. I met dudes that have been to war 4 different times that were in prison with me for selling guns. You know what I mean? Selling guns that they had stolen through the help of the military, that they stole from the military, and get 40, 50 years after serving their country for 20. Then once again, he's an old man in prison, and since he's white, now he's a child molester. Subscribe here, salute. Did you talk to this seller you had lately? Yeah, somebody just asked me that. Yeah, I talk to him every day. He's good, man. He's a real soldier. To do 22 years out of a 35-year sentence for something you didn't do, and to just continue to stay humble about it, it just kind of blows my it blows my mind, man. 22 years. This man has been gone since he's 19, 41 now, and that's just. I said, "How you doing?" That they turned you down with the parole. He was like, "I'm good, man. I'm good." I said, "Damn," and I understand where he's coming from, because I've been there. You're there till you're not there no more. You don't never get your hopes up. You don't. You're not gonna get your hopes up thinking these people gonna let you go, because you know the good things in life happen when you're not expecting them. If you're expecting it to happen, praying on it, doing all this, it's not gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen. He just holds his head up, you know. Ever see any old friends that you knew that's cleaned up? Yeah, man. I got a homeboy Travis out here right now. Kevin Wilmoth, hey, that's my dude. That's one of my best friends. That's my ace. Salute, Kevin. My homeboy Travis, man. I'm not gonna put his last name out there. He's doing great in life. Spending his whole life getting high. And woke up one day and then, you know, just said, I'm not doing this. Doing really good. He's successful. Chilling. I mean, he's not doing that no more. Some people wake up. Some people don't never wake up. And some people wake up in prison. You know? So, you knew better, you do better. You want to do better, do better. Duval in the house. AJ Menard, hey, salute. He said, are you interested in doing anything for prisoners right now that you're on the outside? Yeah, that's what I'm looking into doing. I'm in contact with some different people, different dudes, judges, things of that nature, that's going to help me get back into the system and start talking to people, giving back to people, trying to let them know y'all can do better. There's more out here. You don't have to sell drugs. Just because you live in a bad neighborhood, I get it. I get the mentality. I get survival. I know how it is. But if you got enough money to save up and go buy a new Benz, or you just saved up and bought a car, you had enough money to move. So once you get a chance to get out and you choose to stay there and stay stuck in that grind and stay stuck in that circle, at that point there, you can't no longer say, hey, my life's fucked up. I live out here. This is what I got to do. You've had a million chances to get out. Instead of buying Jordans with your dumb ass, maybe you should start stacking that money and move. Just the facts. I've lived in some shitty places. I don't live there no more because I chose to do something different. I get it. When you're in that moment and you're stuck there and that's all you have, that's what you have. When you get hungry, you're going to do what you got to do to eat. But when you've been doing this for year after year after year after year, and you're in and out the system, and you go back to doing the same thing, it's no longer because you didn't have other options. You're now making a choice. Matthew McAllister just talked to my brother locked up in Tallulah, told him about your videos. Hey, salute, man. My eyes doing much better, man. Whole lot better. Yeah, McLovin. McLovin Sexy Cheeseburger. That's a crazy name. You ever do a state-to-state tour to talk to people as a motivational speaker or stand-up storyteller? Yeah, that's what it's about. That's the end game for me. My end game is me being able to go back into prisons, detention centers, and jails without handcuffs on. My end game is me being able to go in there as a free man and maybe help somebody else stay out. Help somebody else stay free. That's the win-win. Giving back. It ain't always about how much money you can give somebody. Sometimes the advice you can give somebody is more precious than anything. Robert Bourne, hey, salute. Black Super Saiyan, hey, salute. Thanks for watching. No, I didn't see any mob dudes locked up. Most of them dudes go to the feds. When you're into stuff like the type of shit the mob is into, you end up in the feds. You don't end up in the state. When you're pushing, dealing with millions of dollars, guns and racketeering and all that, the feds pick your ass up. And then from there, you just bounce around, bounce around, bounce around. I've already thought of that. Somebody said, when you hit 100,000, you should do a giveaway. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Michael Tompkins Jr., love your storytelling, brothers. Addictive, making an impact around the world. I'm glad to hear that. Salute. Yeah, once I do the 100,000, I'm just going to take a whole bunch of hats. Like a ton of my hats, man. Because they're all fresh. None of my hats is messed up. None of them stained. None of them's got nothing. They all fresh. Some of these hats I ain't worn but once. And it depends if people want me to sign it. I'll sign it and mail them out. If not, I'm just going to ship it like it is. Aaron Tilly, salute. Yeah, like almost 130 hats now, right at it. And it was crazy because earlier I was looking at my hats and I was like, well, which hat am I wear? And I was trying to figure out, I got so many new hats, I was trying to figure out which hats I hadn't worn. And I'm looking like, damn, have I ever wore this hat before? Like, I'm trying to figure out, have I worn this hat before? Because there's so many. Somebody said you are fine, Lord. Appreciate it. Somebody said, where you at? You ever think a high school was telling your story may change someone before they get to that point? I have, but at the same time, high schools aren't trying to bring people like me in to talk. They're trying to bring like NBA players, NFL players to give kids hope. The last thing they want in high school, where a lot of people ain't been locked up yet, is someone that has been locked up coming in and talking. They want someone that missed all that locked up stuff, that went on to do something great with their life, to be the speaker. And that's just what I know to be true. Would I do it? Yeah, I would. I'm working on the merch. I'm just working on somebody. I'm working on getting, I'm looking at Teesprings, and there's a couple other places I'm looking at. I've got to have somebody that can have supply and demand that can keep up with the supply and the demand. Because if I get 1,000 orders for shirts tonight and I only got 150, 200 shirts, everybody going to know where their damn shirts at. Thomas Moore, please please keep dropping the content. It's helping more people than you know. Hey, salute. But it's coming. Like all good things, it's coming. I'm just not. I'm not gonna say on top of it because I am, but I've got to make sure that y'all get the most for y'all's money. And then when you pay for something, you actually get it. The last thing I want to do is somebody pay for merchandise, and whoever I'm dealing with can't keep up with the volume. Now they got your money, you ain't got your stuff. You mad at me, and it's through another company. I'm just trying to find the right people. I got some dope prints though. I've got some dope shirts, like some stuff y'all gonna love, man. Camp Crystal Lake and House. Hey, salute. Ignorance is bliss. Salute. Ignorance is absolutely bliss. DJ CJ Comics said, you seen the LSD or shroomies inside, bro? I seen acid. I didn't see no shrooms. I seen acid. I seen ecstasy, and that's a terrible place to try either one of those at. The last thing you want to be doing is tripping inside of a cell. Vianney Ortega J, I need a signed hat. I'm a hat collector. But stay tuned. The 100K is coming. The 100K is coming. We're almost there. We pushed out. You know, we just did a 50K a few weeks back. We pushed out, I think, like 38,000 subs in less than a month. That's fire, man. That's fire. That's a lot of love, you know. It really is. It's a lot of love. Dude said my ex is a whore. Oh, damn. Hunter Valentine. Salute. Ever knew any inmates who were in those pen pal programs? What do you think of that sort of thing? Yeah, I knew a lot of dudes that had the pen pal program and did the things right back and forth with the pen pals. It's all good, you know what I mean? Because most of the people writing dudes are looking for somebody to talk to, and a dude sitting in the cell is definitely looking for somebody to talk to. It's all in who you link up with. Are the dudes in there to run game? There's dudes out here that run games. So of course you're gonna get dudes who go try to run game on you. That's the world. It don't just go to prison. It happens out here in the streets too. But there's good dudes in there as well. My homeboy Jacob, he's a good dude. Once he comes home and he fights, finds himself a wife, should be a lucky woman, man, because he's a good man. Is Max game? Max is paper, but we don't do nothing as far as like game dogs. Max is, and anybody wants to know, he's a double XL bully. Everybody thinks he's a Cane Corso. No, he is a bully. He is a pit bull. He's a double XL blue bully. He's off the Drake's Fantasy and Money Mayweather line. That's what his paperwork says. That some of his bloodline is Razor's Edge in there, but his paperwork has him registered as a double XL bully, and he's a big ass dog. I love Max, but Max, y'all don't know Max. He hates when he sees me turn the camera on. He hates it. Sometimes I gotta stop because he'll get up there and try to sit in my lap, and it's like having a grown man sitting in front of me. Ain't no moving him. He moves when he wants to move. So I gotta be like, come on, Max, you gotta move, man. Let me do this video, then we'll go walk. We'll do what we're gonna do. Then eventually he'll make his way in the back, chill. You'll see him poke his head up and watch. Yeah, he gets entertained too, man. What type of cigs you smoke? I smoke Newports, unfortunately. Somebody said, when a guy calls you his bitch, what that really mean, bro? It means you will do whatever he tells you to do. But if a dude calls you a bitch, you got no choice but to dig up in his mouth, like just punch him in his shit, or just, walk off and be known as a dude that's a bitch. I'm not gonna let nobody call you no bitch. You're not while locked up. And if it happens, your ass is done. Like you're done. Everybody at that moment right there is gonna stop to see what you gonna do. Joseph Marsh, hey, salute. Everybody's they gonna look. If I'm in there pod, middle pod, I'm like, shut up, bitch. It's gonna get quiet in there. Everybody's gonna be like, yo, they gonna turn to see what happened. Jake W, 80K, congrats, salute. Yeah, they gonna look. So you gotta handle your business. Some things you're not gonna say to somebody else in prison. If you say it, when you say it, the moment it comes out your mouth, be ready to fight. You tell somebody, suck my dick, say it. If he don't do nothing, he's cold pussy. He's cold pussy. Everybody in there knows the moment that gets said, I don't care if you fight, if you want to fight, you have no choice but to fight or tuck your tail and be known as the dude that everybody in there can clown. Yeah, VA 2 up, 2 down said immediately swinging. That's right. There's no more talk. There's no more discussion. You have just taken it back. You might as well have just slapped me because what you said out your mouth, you just pretty much slapped me in front of the entire pod. You could tell your baby boy your story one day. Absolutely. Absolutely. My son, I was never one of the people that wanted to say, tell my son that daddy's at work or he's on vacation. No, no. I wanted him to know where daddy was at. I wanted him to know what was going on. Hey, Chill Will in the house. I ain't seen you in a while, Chill. Welcome back, man. Salute. Big salute. Y'all salute Chill Will. What up, bro? Chill Will always checking in, man. But I told my son, this is the consequences of what happens. This is what happens. You get out there, you think you're going to do this, you think you're going to do that. You're going to get caught, you can end up in here just like me, man. I didn't never tell my son, oh, daddy, you'll be home soon. No, I told him. I always told him. I'm not going to be home for a long time. And you're going to do what you're supposed to do. Listen to your grandma and them, or you can end up in here just like me. And my son turned out to be a good man. He's nothing. He's like me if you can get to the core of his temper, but you can't really pull it out of him. You can't. He's a good dude. My little man, he is exactly like me. My little boy Noah, that boy thinks I'm his mama and his daddy. He would try to fight his mama if me and her get to having words or anything like that. My little boy be ready to smash. He got his little Jason machete. I chopped him with my machete. You be mean to my daddy. Like my little boy, he's a lot like me. He's got a bad temper, but he's still a good kid. He's just got that temper that I'm trying to control him with. But I'm going 100% tell him what I've been through and who I am. I'm not going to ever be fake. I want him to know that these things really happen. He knows I'm a good person. My wife knows. The people that know me know I'm a good person. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a good person. People meet me and they're like, "You were in prison? I couldn't see that. You're a good man. How did you end up in prison?" I tell them, this isn't who I always was. You know? Yeah, Noah's in there. He commented. Noah, he's in the house. My other son, Zay, he commented a minute ago. He's in the house watching Noah so I can do this live. Noah come out, he kicked his table over, kicked their light down, snatched his light down from behind me and tear shit up. Damn, Chill Will. Salute again, man. You're a real dude, man. And that's why God blesses you, man. That's why you do so well. I tell my wife, like when I help people out, she's like, you shouldn't have done that. And I'm like, it doesn't matter, my opinion or what I think I should have done. As long as my heart's in the right place, then what I'm doing is right. You know what I mean? I had a dude come up to me, SWP in the house, salute. I had a dude come up to me the other day and told me, he said, bro, I'm strung out on drugs, man. I'm strung out bad. He's like, I ain't gonna kick the bullshit about I need some gas. I need to get high. I reached in my pocket, gave him some money, told him, God bless you, bro. Try to get yourself together, man. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. If you're gonna do something for somebody, do it because that's not what you want to do. Don't do it with an ulterior motive, because there is no glory in that. There's not. Don't do something to try to stunt for everybody. Stand, salute. True father figure, kids in good hands, dog. That's right. They are. I've given my kids the life that I never, ever had. Never. And I take a lot of pride in that. That's the facts. I take a lot of pride in that, man. I could fuck up today and all that be stripped away from them. Ain't gonna happen. It gets to a point where you have to get comfortable in being normal. How many people are like afraid to be normal? Afraid to just work that ordinary job? Afraid to not be out in the streets no more? Somebody asked me how easy was it or hard was it? How did you just let go of your friends? How did you stop messing with people you've been kicking it with your whole life? What option do I have? How are they my friends? I did 10 years. And ain't none of these dudes get at me. And they're my friends? Come on, man. Y'all got the definition of friends messed up. Anthony Lewis Darden, salute. John from Philly. I always hear you talk about Philly and Channel. Where you used to hang out in Philly. Kensington, Somerset Street, Southwest. We was out Elmwood, Woodland, 68th, Doral, Carroll, Finnegan Park, Leah H. A big salute. Mostly Southwest, South Philly, some West Philly, wherever the day takes you. But most of the time, we was in Southwest. Yeah, I know I need to strip the Newports away. That's a fact. Ignorance is bliss. Hey, salute. Yeah, that's somebody said, yeah. What he said. Phil Bell said, Kensington and Somerset is all fucking smokers. Don't know much of there unless they're selling subs. Hey, you ain't out there but for one reason, man. Jake W., salute. Been incredible watching this channel grow. Jay is the realest dude on YouTube by far. Much love, all respect from Ohio, bro. Hey, salute, man. Ignorance is bliss. I forgot to mention how long one day is in jail. I don't know. Maybe that's how they built the shit, but one day seems like two. One day seems like forever. Bradley Scarborough, hey, salute. He said, thanks for the real talk. I love when people ask me, how did you do? I couldn't do 10 years in jail. Hey, chill well. Hey, salute, man. Thank you, bro. Somebody told me, they said, I couldn't do 10 years in jail. You're going to do 10 years in jail. They give you 10 years to go to prison. Guess what? You're going to do it. How you not going to do it? You get your ass jammed up. When that judge bangs that little gavel and says, I sentenced you to this time, you're going to do it. There is no other option. You don't get to be like, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Can we do this again? Because I think you just said 10 years, and I'm not really fucking with that. How about you give me 10 years and I'll do 6 months? We go with that? That ain't how it works. David Perilla, hey, salute. That ain't how it works. You don't get just to choose what you're going to do. Once they give it to you, that's it. You do it. You got one or two options. You're going to either do the time the judge gives you, or you're going to take your sheets, tie them up into a rope, put it around your neck, and be hung. You're going to hang yourself in the cell bars. You're still on papers. I've been off papers since I was off papers 9 months after I got out. I stayed doing what I should do, and I was off papers in less than a year. Hannah's man, props and respect from New Mexico. 100K, quick like, bro. Keep up that content. Hey, salute. Be out in New Mexico soon. Hopefully within the next 60 to 90 days. Jessica Harris, hey, big salute, man. Thank you. Thing with papers is I had indefinite probation, which means they could have kept me on probation for a term of up to 30 years. Lance G, when you're left with no option, you deal with it one way or other. It's just how it is. Shout out from Denver, Colorado. Hey, salute. You just do it to people. Number one, they want their money. That's one. Pay the court some money. Whatever fines you got, restitution, whatever you got, pay it. The quicker you pay it, the quicker you're going to get off. 2, do what the probation asks you. Don't catch no new charges. 3, don't give up no dirty piss. Don't be getting high thinking that eventually you're not going to have to piss and get caught. You're going to get caught. You got to stop. I used to call my PO up and be like, hey, I got to take a piss. You need me to come in? Real talk. My PO be like, I just seen you 3 days ago. I'm like, hey, well, I'm just letting you know, like, I'm out here doing what I should be doing. Risk Takers 215, Philly in the house, salute. Kenny, shout out South Carolina, salute. LA in the house, I see what it is. LA love all day, salute. TW Rika, salute. Big ups to a real one, spitting the real truth. That's all it is. And that's all you got to do. It's just be yourself. There's so many dudes I know out in these streets that are good dudes, but I won't mess with them strength of they're not their self. They try to be somebody else to appease everybody around them. Subject 425, salute. Cheers, Washington State. I'm not going to be nobody that anybody else wants me to be. I'm going to be me. And if you don't like me, come around me. Don't talk to me. But I'm not going to talk any certain way to make you happy. I'm not going to pretend to be somebody that I'm not to make you happy. You know what I mean? I'm going to be me. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're a nerd, be a nerd. You gay, be gay. If you're a gangster, be a gangster. You just better not get your ass caught. But at the end of the day, whatever you are, be yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Fuck what everybody else thinks about you. If you're doing what you should be doing and you're a good person, that's all that matters, man. Jones Blair, hey, salute. You have a powerful ministry. You realize how God is using you. I do. I do. I won't sit here and say I read the Bible every day, but I pray every night. I give thanks. I try to always stay humble. And I realize there's got to be something more than me. It's got to be something bigger than me for me to be able to do what I do. This shit's bigger than me. It's bigger than New Jack City. It's bigger than Nino Brown. David Cup, hey, salute, man. Kenster, salute. I'm glad I found your channel. I know you're going to make it. Keep positive, brother. That's all I can do. I've already been at the bottom. So, I mean, I know what that is. There's nowhere to go but up. I've been there. No, I told you I was talking to a work company dude with specific kind of jobs. We flip houses, man. Buy houses that are in really bad shape, put a bunch of money into them, fix them, and resell them. Joe Lowry, salute. Like I told you I was talking to my homeboy Joey today from the Bing. I hadn't talked to Joe. Last time I seen Joey, he left. Tutar Negrito, Ace, salute. What's your favorite weed strain? I would have to probably say the gelato. Or I like the wedding cake and the ice cream. But I was talking to Joey today, and it was crazy that we was just vibing and talking about the things that took place, man. So I'm still trying to answer and talk. Jessica Harris, thank you for your kind words on my deceased children. Hey, salute, man. Rest in peace to your children. They're in God's hands. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. I read your story. You was talking about your kids, and my heart broke. Yeah, I just lost all track of what I was thinking. Your kids hurt. Just the thought of losing one of my kids. But I've been at the very bottom, and talking to Joe today, he was like, bro, I told my girl when I seen the one-on-one fight with the head Crip dude, he's talking about me. He was like, Q got at me and said, yo, Jay's on YouTube. And Q is my homeboy. I told you in New York. Joey checked it out. And Joey found the video. Was like, yo, he's talking about me. And we was on the phone just laughing, catching up, talking about people that had got out, people that's going back, and things going on. And it was just, man, it was a good feeling to know that I'm not the only person that got out and did good. I'm not alone. Lots of people come home and they change. They get tired of this shit. They grow up. They go on to be productive members of society. It happens. We don't all go back. The rates are, the levels are up and down. For the most part, you see the same dudes coming in and out. Was J610? Hey, salute. But I'm not going to be one of those dudes. I'm not going to keep coming in, coming out. I'm done with that. Wesley Home Improvement, salute. How would you console someone raped in prison? They need to talk to a counselor, man. Because, I can't. One thing I can't do is give somebody advice on something I never dealt with. Like, if I'm going to speak on something, it's got to be something I've dealt with personally or something I know personally. Otherwise, I really have no voice in that matter because I haven't lived that life. You know what I mean? But look, I love y'all. It's been over an hour. I love to stay in. I heard my wife just pull up. She just got off work, so I'm going to spend some time with her. I'm going to go in there, get with my sons, get my little boy washed, get him into bed. I love all y'all. I appreciate y'all. I got a 5 video coming for y'all tomorrow. 80K. Y'all run them likes up. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and we'll go from there. Y'all know what it is. Salute to everybody checked in tonight. This is Jay Williams. Let's live life. Are you not entertained? Y'all know what it is, man. Salute.